Welcome to the Junior Varsity Show. My name is Josh.
And my name is Victoria.
Who doesn't realize that this is a shared space.
And
she just threw a bunch of stuff around here.
I threw 2 cards because I wanted to do a magic sort of thing. There's cards on the floor that had nothing to do with me. And the mess in here has nothing to do with me. I'll say that. If only the camera could pan around. Sorry to start.
It's very
intentionally.
But you did it. I kind of did what?
You started it.
I kind of did start it.
Yeah.
The camera is very intentionally placed here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a garage that we film in. This is storage. This is like a studio. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's not upkept at all.
No.
And it's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
And I take full responsibility. And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To the people who share this space, which, as we know, are the.
I mean, who?
Do you remember?
Oh, fuck. Josh made a stupid. I don't even want to get into your stupid bit from 2 years ago. Okay, welcome to the Junior Varsity Show.
Fuck.
Josh and I are both wearing matching hats today. Once
MAGA,
again,
baby.
not intentional.
MAGA,
They're not.
baby.
Okay, let's make that clear.
Yeah,
They're not MAGA hats.
Clear.
The problem is your hat's sideways and my hat's backwards, so no one can really tell.
But
Josh's hat is Little Tokyo Table Tennis, his favorite brand.
And
my hat, everyone look. Studio Tour where I work. Universal Studio Tour where I work. Okay.
Universal Studio Tour is where she works.
Yeah.
I don't think LTTTTTT is my favorite brand. It might.
You just talk about it a lot, bro.
When is the last time that I've ever talked about it?
Okay.
And my point exactly.
Okay,
so I had a bit 2 years ago that this is a shared space and a certain industry uses this space to film adult stuff. Whatever. Funny joke. Who cares? My mom tells me a few days after that one goes out, I listened to your podcast on the plane, and the one episode I happened to listen to, you make that joke about how you share the garage, and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, makes
because
you think,
no one here, anyone I know, should be listening to this fucking thing.
Yeah, makes you think.
Yeah, it makes you fucking think about it, right?
Right.
Even my boss.
But I've never told a joke like that. So that's kind of your fault, isn't it?
No, I don't really care. It's a funny joke. It's just that my mom doesn't have to get involved.
Sure.
My boss was like, what is this podcast about? I'm like, oh. And he's like, yeah, I've seen a few videos. I came across it. I was like, what do you mean you came across it?
Right, yeah. No, imagine I've had the same thing where my 40-year-old coworkers are asking me what's on the agenda for when you film. And I'm like,
fuck.
I mean, who would even want to get into that?
No, literally. Sometimes they'll be like, so do you guys plan it out? Do you guys have topics? And I don't know what to say to that.
You know who I'd like to imagine is watching right now?
Who is that?
The CEO and founder of Berries, bro.
Oh.
There's a famous acai place/truck in Grand Old Granada Hills. Which I hate to hijack what you said you were going to start with because I don't know what it was.
Care.
But now I'm thinking about, we posted one of our Granada Hills TikToks and people are eating it up, bro. Granada Hills really just understands us and we understand Granada Hills.
Put your stock in Granada Hills.
Yes,
okay?
for real.
Understand that. Understand that.
So anyways, I guess one of the people who came across it was the founder and CEO of Granada Hills acai chain, Berries, and he followed us on Instagram, and it made sense within the context of that clip. But then I think about everything else we post, and I'm like, what's he thinking about us
it's
right
so
now?
Fucking hilarious. But I think everyone has that, and I'm not sure if it's. I mean, I like to imagine it's a good thing, but I think it's such a shared experience with anyone who finds us because it's you. I imagine most of you found us through album reactions. Mm-hmm. And then when you find an album reaction, you assume the channel just does album reactions because that's I think 90% of album reaction YouTubers.
That's all they do.
It's just all they do. But obviously we don't like to do just that.
Yeah.
So I think it's it's always a funny thing of oh, this is a cool channel. Oh, what the fuck are they doing here?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's the same with that fucking Berries guy.
Yes.
But we appreciate him.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel no, we could use a sponsor.
Yeah.
I just feel
we shouldn't have even mentioned the brand before we got our paycheck.
Shit. Censor it. This guy doesn't fucking deserve our...
The CEO of...
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So now use that sound. But yeah, it's pretty big. Every time we post about our little, community that we live in, I feel we always get... That's how we get the most... how do I say this? Like that's when people come up to me and they're like,
Oh, really? Right.
they say, I'm just waiting for Somi to open. And I was like, yeah.
What's
They
weird is
always
that has
mention it.
not happened to me at all.
Really?
But I wonder if it's because you are attending school in the area where it's getting on
absolutely.
their
I'm
algorithm.
sure if we
Like
mentioned,
it's not
yeah.
really reaching the people where I mostly am.
I
which
love
is over at
Somi and
UCLA.
Sautel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like my little sister was telling me like so many of her friends saw it and like reposted it without even knowing that it's like me. Like
Isn't that so funny?
I'm her brother. Yeah, so
but
it's
also,
really
I know
weird.
all of my friends' siblings.
You know all of your friends' siblings?
Like I would know what they look like if I saw them.
Yeah, I guess.
No shade to them. I just found that funny.
That is pretty funny. But also you're an only child, so maybe it's like
It's
you
easier
view
for me to
them as
retain.
siblings. Yeah, exactly.
They're my family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how it works. It kind of is that way though.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Like are you ever like friends with someone and like their sibling kind of like morphs into your sibling?
Me with the beautiful Isabella family. Yes.
The Isabella.
I said that because I don't usually
The
say her last
last
name.
Yeah.
But yeah, my best friend has 3 sisters. The way I have to
Wow.
think about it, she has 3 sisters who are all beautiful, and I've just decided to take them as my own because I don't have any, and it makes me sad.
But they're your sisters now.
Yeah.
I'm your sister.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our outfits because we talked about our hats. I feel
Right.
like I'm dressed like
We're in really different vibes today.
I know, it's so fucking. Is this leggings that you have on?
These
it's
are
like fabletics.
leggings. It's not fabletics. It's targetics. And I discovered I like this combo a lot, like last month. And then I realized I had these red pants that go well with well, I guess if you're an audio listener, I'm just wearing colors
Shirt.
that go with it. And I knew I wanted a backwards hat today because I felt like I wasn't myself last episode. I told Josh
You're
I felt like
right.
my vibe was off last episode, and I don't think it's because of the lack of the hat, but I thought this would help. I'm also just actively choosing like to ignore the fact that it's like winter or cold or whatever. If you look at Josh, he's a better representation of where we are at climate wise. He's bundled up like he's going to fucking Utah Sundance Film Festival in the snow, rolling around snow angels type
It snows out there.
shit.
Is the
snows
film
in
festival
Utah.
outside? Is the Sundance
Are they
festival
watching
outside?
movies outside? Is
So
that what you're
Tori's been really
asking me
fucking
right
mean to
now?
me ever since she
I'm
walked in
sorry.
this fucking room because she just got off work, and the negative aura she brings with her affects
so
me
sorry.
and the garage and this place.
I'm so sorry. I really tried my best before we filmed. I wanted to get into a better headspace.
She did
I'm sorry.
say
I
that.
just thought that was a funny question if you're asking if they're watching outside, but that's fair.
Are they?
So no, they go into little theaters.
So, but a festival sounds like outdoors to me.
You're right, because you're thinking like music festival, probably.
I just figured they'd have a giant ass projector or something
Right.
or a screen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's okay. Tori isn't the only one that's been mean to me this week.
Who else?
Everyone,
What do you mean by
everyone I know,
that? Why?
because I am on a self-help journey and want to read more. But it's either I'm performative, a nerd, or I can't read. Every single fucking time I read a book in public, at school or at my job, literally, that's like the only places like where I read in public spaces. In
Well, I
quotes,
guess,
for
like,
audio listeners,
Because I'm also trying to read more, but why are you reading at work? Like,
because sometimes
why aren't you doing work?
I'll be in the office doing like my online classes sometimes because that's how it works. I work on campus. So it's not like the weirdest thing to just like be taking Zoom classes and like not, you don't have to be fully present because this is Zoom class. So yeah. And then I'm reading at school because I'm bored.
Okay.
And it's a good book. Fuck it.
What's the book? I guess that also.
See, that's the thing too, because my boss looked at it and he was like, "Who's making you read this?" I'm like, "Me." I wanted to read it. It's called Unreasonable Hospitality.
And what's it about?
It's about this guy who, this will tie into my next topic, I just realized. It's about this guy who works in restaurants and like he's talking about how like hospitality is something that's so important. But like it goes beyond just like being hospitable at like a restaurant. It's like the human desire to like be cared for.
Okay, who
and how to
wrote
give
it?
people Will something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gordon
Okay.
Ramsay.
No, I'm just scared.
What?
No, I keep
It's like a
talking.
Trumpy or something.
No, no. I'll tell you if once I check it.
Oh Jesus,
But
fuck.
go on.
It's cool though. It's just about like giving people care, and
no,
the
it's
author's
fine.
pretty good. And I like. And you're like scaring me. What?
I thought it was a book that my ex-boyfriend read, the one I was telling you that like said that working in restaurants changed his perspective on people and empathy. And so I thought you were being kind of like
Okay.
weird, kind of like masculine vibes. But no, I think that's nice.
Why is that weird masculine to just want to help people?
No, like the concept of like you need to work in a restaurant to discover
right, we
that
talked about
people
this
have
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's kind of odd. I feel like you should just be born with that.
Mm-hmm.
No, this book is nice, and I feel like most people should read it because it's cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But I liked that book a lot because it was not really. It was on The Bear, which is something I finally fucking finished.
Hell yeah.
And like I put it down because I was like scared, honestly, just because it's like such an
What were you scared
anxiety
of?
inducing show. And like, it's just, you're watching this like really like self-destructive guy just get almost worse. And then like gets better, but like, it's just, it's hard to
Yeah.
watch sometimes. But I was like, fuck it, let me like pick it up again. It's so good. It's fucking amazing. And then I look online and people are like, oh, like they really took a swing and a miss with season 3. I'm gonna like actually kill you people because this is like well-written television. You know how fucking rare that is? Well-written television? Do these people not know? And they're like, oh, who cares? Watch the fucking show, relax. It's really nice. And I like the idea of like fucked up people just trying to be better.
Sure thing.
I think it's perfect.
Is he trying to be better?
Him and like Richie or cousin,
Sure.
all of them are like flawed and like not well, and like
Right.
they're all just trying to like make something cool, which I like. I like the idea of that.
I think that's sweet. We
Thank you.
spoke about how I think maybe our perspectives are swapped for shows and movies, because like Josh was berating me last episode because I like every movie. I think Josh is like maybe a bit too forgiving of television, but I also haven't touched The Bear in a while, so
Forgiving of television?
or not just like you're really you like it a lot, you know.
I guess I don't really mean to, honestly. As you know, is like your family like a movie family or a TV family?
Both.
Because I've realized that some people grew up in families where they watch movies all the time.
Right.
I wasn't like that. I think we just watched TV.
I feel like they're like a very even split.
That's crazy.
They always want to watch. My parents are so cute. They always want to watch something together. So like they have a lot of shows they watch, but then they have a lot of movies too.
I see. That makes sense. I just feel like watching a movie at home is like such a commitment, and I feel like I get so distracted in my house. Like if I to really enjoy a movie, and we'll talk about this too, I need to be like in a theater setting.
Oh.
To be fully immersed and
Sure
be like
thing.
fine and like
Yeah.
But me and Tori saw Marty Supreme
Woo!
on last week.
Last week. Can
So
I also
funny.
just ask before we get there?
Yes.
Have you said the thing you wanted to start the episode with?
I believe this was it.
Oh, okay,
Maybe.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. We saw Marty Supreme last Friday and it was good. Honestly.
I loved it.
It was good. It wasn't what I was expecting, and that's my fault. I think I was expecting like a ping pong movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting like this guy just trying to be the best at ping pong, which like it is
Yeah.
about, but it's more about like his journey to get
Everything
to the
that
point.
happens on the way there.
Pretty exactly.
Yeah.
Everything non ping pong related
Yeah.
to get to where he got.
Yeah.
And I feel like where he got was like it's funny because like spoilers if you haven't watched it because it's relatively new, but whatever. Like he wins, right? But like not like in the way that I think you would expect him to.
Right.
Like not at the place or event that you expect him to
he
win
just
at.
beats the guy that
Yes.
beat him, but he doesn't get to the like grand competition where he would be named world champion or whatever the fuck.
Right. And surprisingly to me, because I thought this was a boy movie going in, Tori loved it.
Yeah. No.
Fiver.
Shocking.
A fiver.
Shocking for me as well.
Shocking.
We made the plans to watch it like in an episode basically, and I told Josh like, oh, I like probably should see it. I wasn't like, oh, I want to see Marty Supreme so bad. I was like, I probably should see it. particularly with Oscars coming up and everything. But I thought it was going to be for boys, and everyone I knew, like on my Letterboxd, who was really enjoying it was a boy, and I was like, I don't know. My friend Natalie like didn't love it. Like, I had friends who liked it but weren't like obsessed. But like I was like immediate 5 stars. Like, I had a wonderful, wonderful time.
You liked it more than me.
Yeah, I liked it more than Josh,
You
which
liked
is
it
crazy.
because I kind of
But
walked
also,
out.
it's not on your Letterboxd yet.
Oh fuck! I fucking told myself I'd do it. I
Yeah.
didn't do it. I'm sorry, guys. Guys. Fuck.
Yeah.
Guys, delete the comment, please. I'm sorry. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm sorry.
'Cause, I mean, it's been a week now.
Whatever. Tori liked it more than me. It ended, and I was like, not like fucking screaming at the projector, but I'm like, it was okay for me. But
Yeah.
Tori was like, immediately, like, she was like, holy shit, I fucking liked that. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, what the hell? I mean, it's A24, so it's gonna look great.
Of course.
It looked fucking amazing. The fashion, the set dressing, the everything looked so fucking cool. Visually, when they go to Japan, it's awesome. Like, I feel like Timothy does a good job at acting, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, it's like a period piece in quotes, right? Because like, it's can you call a period piece something that takes place in the 50s?
Yeah. What else would you call it?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a period piece and it's like in the 70s or whatever.
Oh, right. No, I mean, it's funny as
fucking
time
1870s.
passes. But like, yeah, no, it's the 50s. That's considered period, I
Yes.
think.
So that was fucking, I like that shit. I love things that take place in the past because I love old tech. And there's parts where like, when he's like holding like the old telephone and stuff.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
Yes.
And what did the girls say in the bathroom when you were there? Like after the
Oh,
movie?
and they said that all of the women in it were weak?
They were
Weak or something?
That's
yeah.
funny.
Which is fair. Particularly Odessa Zion, is that how you pronounce it? Her character, like the pregnant girl, was just letting Timothy do fucking whatever. But I mean, you know.
And the celebrity too. I forgot her name.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes.
I forget her name as well. But yeah,
I'm sure she forgot her name in the movie too.
Yeah.
She probably forgot she was fucking in that thing.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I didn't leave thinking like, oh, that was like terrible female representation, you know? I didn't think they were like stunning, but I don't mean that visually. I mean, like, I didn't think they like whatever. I don't want to talk anymore. The point is, I didn't leave it feeling deeply concerned about the state of women in the sense that like their characters were fine. The problem is more so that it's just about like a egotistical white guy.
Which
but
I mean,
what isn't nowadays?
truing.
So
Truing. My friend was saying he might be like the next like the wrong person to look up to, like for men.
Oh,
I feel
fuck,
like
yeah.
every now and then like a male character
right. They're like,
comes
oh,
into
I'm
media.
so this. And
Yeah,
it's like,
and
no,
and
you
every
shouldn't say
guy
that.
just starts idolizing this guy, but it's like you shouldn't be fucking idolizing this guy.
I did tell Josh when we left there were aspects of him that reminded me of him, but only
Upsetting.
but not obviously like not like Josh is not like terrible to other people to get what he wants, but like the line that's also
I have a kid somewhere. I don't know where things at, but like, you know.
the line that's also in the trailer when Gwyneth Paltrow says something to the effect of like, oh, what happens if this doesn't work out? And he's like, oh, that doesn't even enter my consciousness. Like that felt very Josh to me because like we were just talking about how like
That's true.
we just kind of tell ourselves that this is going to work or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think you're like him in most other ways.
Well, it's funny because I was like at some earlier point in the movie, it's a long movie, by the way. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
It's a long one, which I
don't
did
believe
not
movies
know.
should be.
No.
I don't believe in long movies.
They could have cut a few scenes, and I know which ones they could have cut. I'm just kidding.
Sperm one.
That was so fucking funny. There's so much about the movie. I will say that honey scene, get that out.
Oh yeah, no.
Just the most unnecessary.
Didn't
Like
need
that
that
must be
one.
like the actor like lost a bet with someone. I don't fucking know. But at some point in the movie, it was when he was like being interviewed for like being. It's like when he first sees Gwyneth Paltrow and he's being interviewed. At that point in the movie, I'm like, this guy's kind of fucking obnoxious. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? And I think that's the point. He's supposed to be obnoxious.
Yeah.
But then he says like some line about like, I'm gonna do what
I'm gonna do to him what
Auschwitz
Auschwitz
couldn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, and like it is shocking, and it made me like laugh.
Yeah.
But then he says, write that down. Which is something I say. And when that happened, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So he kind of bit me.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of bit my style.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I would bite me too.
On the topic of, I'm so sorry, my lipstick is just all over this thing. On the topic of movies, I wanted to talk about, what's so funny?
Nothing.
Oh.
Your delivery was good.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
What happened to me also a week ago, right when I got home, that I texted you about in my screenwriting class.
Oh. There's a screenshot.
So I have screenshots.
I'll pull it up for you.
Okay.
If it's
so I'm in a amazing set of classes right now that I realize I haven't talked about just because it's been so long since we filmed and there's always so much to talk about. But because I have like all this open space until I graduate, basically I'm taking random shit. And so I'm in a screenwriting class that I'm really enjoying. But as I think I mentioned last episode, I've been a little like nervous about it because I don't really do fiction. Like I do journalism, and I used to be into like creative writing when I was like in fucking second grade, but like I don't really trust myself to like come up with a story nowadays.
But you could, by the way.
Right. Well, that's what I'm here to say. I'm proud to announce that I'm actually so good at creating fictional stories that my fictional story was fully stolen by a girl in my class, and then she used Chat GPT to tell me about her stealing my work, basically. So like, long story short, which I am not even capable of doing, we do these discussions every week, like the type of discussion post where you like leave something and then you reply to someone, because it's like in a synchronous online class, so we need some sort of way of like interacting with other people. So we have a weekly assignment. A couple weeks ago, the assignment was to come up with 3 ideas for a movie that you might want to make. Then the week after that, the assignment was pick one of those movies and write out like an introduction to that movie. So I picked one of my movies. It was called Fan Mail. I'm going through the discussion, and here comes another girl, and she's like, here's my introduction to Fan Mail. And I'm like, well, that can't be right, because that was my movie. Her characters are named the same thing as mine, and the plot is the same as mine. And then I decided to give her some grace, because I'm like, maybe she thought the assignment was like, pick someone else's movie that you want to make, which to me is fucked up. Like, why would that be the assignment? But like, whatever. Then I see she replied to my discussion post where I also wrote the introduction to my movie. It's also hilarious that out of the 3 movie ideas, we picked the same one. That's how fucking good it was, but whatever. She replies to me, and why do I read? Do you have it in front of you?
This is the reply?
The one where it starts with
yes.
Yeah, okay. So here's her reply to me. Here is a thoughtful, natural reply in English that acknowledges you both wrote fan mail, highlights the differences, and expresses genuine interest in her version. Then the reply begins. What? You had to ask ChatGPT how to express genuine interest in my idea that you stole from me? I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt because of the in English part. I'm going to tell myself that she doesn't speak English and is therefore confused by the like flow of the class. But quite frankly, I was outraged.
You got to get it together,
Jackie, yes.
You got to get it together.
I have, I'm very anti-AI as like altogether, but I have sworn that I would never even touch it for this class, because that's how devoted I am to getting good at creative writing.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on in my life?
No, people's brains just are turning the fuck off with
like,
this shit. Yeah.
And the fact she never deleted it?
She never deleted it. That's how reckless people are. Like, it's fucking insane.
Like, as soon as I caught that, I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that is something you should honestly, if you use chat for assignments, which like who hasn't, never fucking copy paste it. Like at least like
Yeah.
paraphrase it.
Yes.
Don't fucking just that is like some 5th grade mistake, bro.
I kind of want to see if she's replied to this week's discussion yet.
Natural reply in English, all I will say is like the hardest part to read. Just because it does make you think like maybe this person just truly has no idea what's happening. But
Right.
even then, you shouldn't steal.
Even then, you shouldn't steal.
Shouldn't steal and feed it to AI and try and pass it off as your own. And I feel like
she has replied to this week's discussion, and she has her own.
Maybe your idea was just that good. Maybe fan mail is just that cool.
Yeah.
What is fan mail even about?
Fan mail is I mean,
if you could elevate
guys,
pitch
don't think that this is good. I know I just hyped myself up, but I was only hyping myself up because it was stolen. It's not that good. It's about a girl who, after a like long series of failed romantic pursuits with men, comes to the conclusion that the reason everything has been going poorly is because her actual soulmate is her celebrity crush. So she makes a plan to go to Hollywood to like find this guy, because she thinks like, oh, that's her soulmate, like that's why everything's been going terribly. But then by the end of the movie, we find out that all of this has been happening because she's a lesbian.
Like,
you know,
is it based on real like? Is this something
probably
that's
not
real?
I mean, it's definitely pulled from two things that are true in my life, which is that I am like concerningly like parasocial, but I'm open about it, which I think makes me different.
That's true.
And that I was in denial about liking women for a while, but I don't think I'm a lesbian.
I don't think you're a lesbian either.
Right. Although a couple episodes I said I thought I was, but you know.
Right. Do you? So if you're a lesbian, is that not something you like kind of know?
Well, no, there's like, you should read, there's this big thing that like isn't like fully like up to date anymore, but there was this famous document called like the Lesbian Master Doc, and it goes over all of the like aspects of like compulsory heterosexuality is the term, which is like you like, you know, like like you just think like you are supposed to be attracted to men, and you just kind of like push it upon yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. That's so weird. I feel like that shouldn't be a thing anymore, but it will probably forever be a thing.
Right. I mean, I think a lot of people who are even like today, like before maybe they like realize they are gay, like it's not even that people are like homophobic anymore. Like I think people are like they can be like allies to other people and still just not think that's true of themselves.
That's true. I get honestly really like shocked whenever I meet someone who's homophobic. Like it happens less now, but like in high school and stuff.
Yeah.
And I went to a Catholic school, so like
it
felt more like the norm, I guess.
Yeah.
And like it was always so shocking to me because I was like, damn, I thought like you guys stopped existing. And we live in woke Angeles. So like I don't know. Get on that shit.
No, exactly.
I'm so confused by that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we gotta rebrand to woke Angeles.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woke Hills. Woke Ridge.
Woke Ridge.
Woke Ridge is
Woke Ridge is good, dude.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Everyone get on this. I like that. On the
I do too. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, just on the topic of the like like the soulmate thing in my like pursuits and everything.
Yeah.
I've been single too long that like I am starting to think like I'm supposed to marry everyone. There's a guy in one of my classes right now who is like far shorter than I would ever like tolerate, and I'm like, oh, I think we're supposed to get married because we like interacted once. There's a guy who's like a former coworker of mine who all of his TikTok reposts are like just really hitting lately, and I'm like, oh, like maybe that's what's going on here. And it's like the bar is getting like lower and lower.
Just marry him.
I was thinking.
If you want a divorce, you can just get a divorce. It's fine.
Exactly.
So what? People get divorces all the time.
Constantly.
Constantly.
The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is my favorite book.
Is it just about this girl who has 7 husbands in a row or like at the same time?
No, it's I mean, I almost don't want to spoil it for you. She's like a famous actress, and like prior to her, like her dying, like she's like writing this like biography thing, or like she's having a girl write the biography for her.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, like you were so famous for having all these husbands, like who was the great love of your life, like whatever. And then we find out that she was bisexual and her real, but this was like 19 like 40s Hollywood or whatever, when that wasn't a thing. So like the real great love of her life was a woman, but she was like marrying all these people to like get the scent off it. Basically, I'm just now realizing that's maybe partially what inspired my movie, but it's not that similar.
Yeah, someone told me that very similarly that Leonardo DiCaprio is gay but has all these models around him.
You know, I wasn't hearing that until like
recently?
The past couple weeks.
Wow, that's so fucking funny.
But
I don't believe it. No part of me believes that.
But wouldn't that be fun?
It would be fun and it would be hilarious. But I do think we're at an age where it's like, why even hide that? And I feel like
Agreed.
if you're, and like, okay, obviously like you have your own reasons as an individual, but of someone of his like caliber and fame and like professionalism, I feel like shouldn't hide such a big part about himself, because I feel like it would be really inspiring to other gay people. But
for sure,
obviously, if you want to stay in the closet, stay in the closet.
Right. I mean, I don't want to use that exact reasoning in the sense that like it's his responsibility to come out to make other people feel good about themselves.
Maybe
but no, I
say
mean,
that.
but no, don't. But I know what you mean. But also, like, I find it hard to believe that it would like really hurt his career. I mean, like, you know, obviously there's gonna be like homophobes or whatever, but I think in terms of like him getting work, I don't think that would influence like him acting.
No, it wouldn't at all. I think the truth is that he's fucking loving this shit because he's ultra straight. He loves dating above, like, what is it? Under 25-year-old?
Always under 25.
Under 25-year-old girls. And he's like, now they think I'm gay? And this is a cover-up? This is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That's my genuine response to this. That being said, I have no earthly clue what he's like in real life. I feel like I've never seen a movie that he stars in. But I don't watch movies.
You don't watch movies.
So no, I've not seen Titanic. I've only seen Catch Me If You Can on YouTube Shorts.
I don't even know what that is.
He's like a little like convict. I don't know. It's fun. Fucking what's his name's in it? Tom Hanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What were you saying?
Well, my favorite movie of his is probably One Battle After Another, which you should probably see.
But it's also 3 hours long, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, why do you guys do that?
Although I will say that one didn't feel long to me. Marty Supreme, there were moments where it felt long. How long was Sinners? Have you even seen Sinners?
Not all the way. I missed like the first half hour, I think, and then I just like.
Is that one long? I mean, I watched it. You would think I would remember it, but I guess that goes to say that Sinners didn't feel long to me.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, if the movie's good, it's obviously gonna fly by because like it's fun. But like, it's just seeing it. I think like the duration is like always. Yeah, it's always gonna turn me
turning
off.
Turning it on.
Tell him.
Yeah.
But I think like at some point during Marty Supreme, I was like, holy I think I did it like in front of you.
Yeah.
Like I just took out my phone,
like,
look at the
pull
time,
it up
and
he
I
was
like,
like,
holy shit. How fucking long is this movie? Like, and not in a way of like I was bored really, but it was just like I need to know like what part of the plot we are at.
Yeah.
Because I need to like gauge like how much fucking time can be left. Because like in my head, I'm like, he's going to Japan to play in like the world champion,
like,
whatever
how are we
the
gonna
fuck.
see all
I was
of
like,
this
yeah, exactly. I
and
was like, how the fuck are we gonna get there when we're this long into the movie and like we're still not even in Japan?
Yeah.
So yeah, might I say too, the whole spanking thing, people were like freaking out on Twitter.
Wasn't very freaky.
Josh
and I were watching and we were like, we're not feeling freaked out.
We weren't feeling that freaked out. It was more funny than anything. And might I say Kevin O'Leary did a good job.
See, I was going to say that until I saw him posted up with Trump this week.
Well, I forgot who he is as a person.
I had no clue.
Yeah, but dude, he's fucking. Look at him.
I mean, I knew he was a very rich guy, which often correlates, but I just thought he was a white guy who wanted to be in a movie.
No, he can never be as cool as Mark Cuban.
True that, bro.
End of the day, he could be a fucking stellar actor, which like he did a pretty alright job, but you'll never be Mark Cuban,
Yeah.
Mr. Wonderful. Although, hold on, I'm retracting that statement because I feel like I'm getting a memory. When I was in high school, someone told me that their older sister threw a party and Mark Cuban was there, and I was like, why the fuck is Mark Cuban there with a bunch of high school women?
What?
So that kind of freaked me out. I don't really know the validity of that. That's not the right word. The validity of that?
Validity.
I don't know how true it is.
I like that.
I don't know how true it is, but I've always held my reservations about him because of that.
Yeah.
So that being said, maybe Mark Cuban is not. Let's just assume that any rich white dude might be the devil.
For real,
They might be the devil. Don't shake that man's hand.
Yeah.
You never fucking know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
No, absolutely.
I think Bill Cipher is scarier than Vecna. I think Bill Cipher genuinely might be spookier than Vecna, because Vecna at some point, and they did a good job at it, but they humanized him. Bill Cipher is a fucking triangle, like beast demon thing that you're not fully meant to understand, so that makes him kind of scarier. When everything's vaguer, it's becomes scarier. I'm just saying.
I made a face to the camera because I just like felt like that was like an intentionally TikTokable moment, and it made me uncomfortable. But I understand what you mean.
Me just clip farming in the middle of our podcast.
But I think I was a little scared of Bill.
I was very scared. I was fucking terrified. It's just spooky. This guy's a fucking demon.
Yeah.
Do you think there's podcasts out there, like really professional, or honestly, not really, not even that? Do you think there's podcasts out there who like intentionally clip farm?
Of course.
And like they don't even shoot the whole thing. They just make clips.
Well, I think
like the podcast doesn't really exist. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait.
Like it's just on TikTok.
Yes, honestly, I do think that. There are certain, but I think they're like memes. One of my favorite, I just reposted a video that it was so funny. Have you ever seen, I don't think it's a full show, but I only ever see the TikToks. The guys who will be like, is it appropriate for a man to like, and then they'll say something really basic like take notes in class. And then these like straight men, and they're like, no, it's
okay,
so
the
funny.
skits are perfect.
Yeah. But I guess in the sense like, are there people who like genuinely pretend to be authentic and they're just like, I'm sure.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I saw one recently that was like, it was like, let's say it's New Year's Eve, right? New Year's Eve. Clock hits midnight, ball drops, big celebration, but LeBron comes 2 hours late. He was practicing at the court, getting his reps in, so he missed the countdown. Do you go on about the year, or do you reset the clock 2 hours back to coincide with the King's time? And I think they're onto something, because I need to fucking do that. Honestly.
The one I just reposted was like, say it's your wedding day. Like you guys have been together 5 years. You're in love. LeBron stands up and he says he objects. And then the guy goes, is it on my side of the family or my wife's side of the family? Right. He goes, your side. And he goes, I'm saying yes, coach. That's the point guard. He's made the best decisions. Why would he not make the best decision for my life? Like
that's low-key true.
I'm obsessed with that's so fucking funny.
That's honestly fucking true.
God, that's so funny.
If I was, do you know
Yeah,
what?
No, go.
No, mama's stupid. What?
No, go.
I'm just saying, like, what are the odds that because you know some people just invite celebrities to like weddings and they just sometimes show up. I'm inviting LeBron to my wedding.
Yeah, why not?
Just to see, you know.
I'm trying to think of someone who like maybe reasonably would come.
Well, it's funny because I'm not even like that big of a LeBron guy.
Right.
So he'd come and be like, I'm here. And I'm like, oh, fuck, you made it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can sit right there.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's
Who'd you invite?
First person that comes to mind, because I'm obsessed with his new song, is Noah Kahan. He's like the chillest sometimes he's like playing basketball with like fans in like a park before his concert. Like he just is doing shit. I feel like he would come.
That's so cool of him.
Yeah.
I like that. I feel like I've never seen him.
Dude.
I feel like I've seen him on the album cover, but like that's not really.
We need to talk about I don't know what that was for, really. We need to talk about Noah Kahan. Since we last spoke, which was 2 weeks ago, new single came out last night, The Great Divide. Album is announced. Album, The Great Divide, coming in April, bro. I can't even describe how much I love this man. I don't think it has come across in the past like while, because it's been a while since he dropped. So I haven't been able to like talk about how much I love him. But like when Stick Season came out, I was so fucking like obsessed. And the single that he dropped last night is a single that I heard live at the concert of his I went to that was like 2 years ago at this point. So like he's been teasing this forever. It's been like so anticipated, like, and like when I first heard it at the concert, I was like crying and I couldn't even like tell what all the lyrics were, but like the lyrics I could make out, I was like, oh my God, like this is like, I just fully resonate. And now that I know the lyrics, I'm like, I think I interpreted it wrong, but I still love the song so much. And like the fact that an album is coming, like I just want to cry. And then he's gonna go on tour and I'm gonna go again, but I don't know who I'm gonna bring because I don't really know people who like him like that. But I'm like, oh my God, I'm just thrilled.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I remember you talking about him performing a single that long ago.
Yeah, right.
That might have been on the show.
Think about that. Yeah, probably.
Jesus
it's also where I got my favorite
Christ,
hat,
man.
or not my favorite. My favorite's the blue one, but my second favorite hat is my forever like trucker hat, which I've worn here.
Right.
A couple times.
Fuck. The Bon Iver video?
The Porter video.
Fuck. Porter, I think, is making something. I don't know. Wait, okay, hold on. I'm like maybe remembering this wrong, but I feel like he's making something new. Like, which I know like isn't news because he's a musician and obviously they're going to be making new stuff. But like, I think after Nurture, I was expecting another 7-year wait.
Sure.
But
dude, if we get another album, I'm crying. I'm rolling on the floor. I'm crying.
No, literally.
Love Porter Robinson. That was one of our best videos of all time. Yeah. That was one of the best concerts of all time.
He's
Catch
so
Josh
good
and I
live.
there again.
So fucking good live.
That being said, I don't know if we're gonna do a Noah reaction because also I don't know if we're gonna do a Michael reaction. There's a lot we should talk about. I don't know if we're gonna do a Noah reaction because I already signed up to do the album review for my paper, meaning I would have heard it already. But if you wanted to do it a second time, I would. Michael Marchegi's album comes out what will be next week for us, and I don't know if you want to do 2 album reactions back to back because, as you guys have maybe heard by now, we're gonna react to the James Ivey Roy Blair album
shit
after this, which will be your video next week.
True. Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it's we've gotten multiple people across very separate platforms to react to that. So
no,
it's very,
I love that people know us for that.
Yeah, well, I think it's because we were like maybe the one of 5 album reactions on Chasing Moving Trains.
Yes, and also like anytime James Ivey pops up anywhere, we like freak out.
We freak out.
So
we freak the fuck out. So I was not ready for this. We can get into this.
Excited.
It's a joint project, American Road in New Jersey. Roy and James made it years ago, I guess. And then they kind of tucked it aside. Roy had to finish his album. I think James was doing something else, like going on tour, something like that. Anyway, it's out now, mixed and mastered by none other than one of our favorites ever, D-Che.
Yeah.
Daniel Che.
Yeah.
Who worked on Jones by Boy Life.
Right. Who Josh has like fully interacted with, but was too scared to say hello.
But remember, I said I wasn't worried at all because I knew I'd see him again.
Right.
It's going to be last Saturday at this point. But right now, this Saturday, I'm going to the Roy Blair show. So I better see one of you motherfuckers there. And then he recently announced, now we have support from American Road in New Jersey, which is James and Roy. So it's kind of funny. I don't know how that's going to work fully.
Right. That'll be cool, right?
Yeah. So
won't Josh have fun there?
Hopefully. Are you like okay?
Continue.
Jesus Christ. You like flashbanging me. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, so I'm going to see DJ probably again, and then I'm going to harass him. So, yeah, that sounds really weird. I'm just going to talk to him or try to. So that's going to be fun. I hope to see some of you there. I hope I saw some of you there because last time I went to Boy Life, I guess a fan saw me. Fan sounds weird. Someone who watches the show and knows about Percy Jubilee saw me but we didn't get to interact just because reasons I forgot why. So hopefully this is kind
It's
of a
mostly
nice
Josh's
redo.
fault because he bolted out of there.
Supposedly I
Let's
bolted out
just
of
say if
there.
I was in a place where I could meet one of you guys, I absolutely would. But haven't been invited to these sort of things. I'd also like to bring up something that happened in our last video. We were talking about Audrey Hobart and how she's going to go on tour. I did not realize until I was rewatching the video, but I said, oh, she's coming back to LA. We should try to go, or we should try to get tickets. Josh goes, you should try to get tickets.
Wow.
You said you should try. I said we. You said you.
We should try to get tickets.
Right. Thank you.
Is it still happening?
I didn't look after that moment.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean that.
It's fine.
We're seeing Haley Williams together.
Yeah, that's so long from now.
May. Right?
Isn't that so long from now? Also, I realized I've forgiven Josh for this, but Josh is going to John Mulaney without me also.
with my family.
And with his family.
With my family.
Right. And that was the day I was going to have my birthday party because I can't do it on my birthday because that weekend is the weekend everyone and their mother is graduating, including you, but not me because I'm on the quarter system. So now it's either Josh isn't coming to my birthday party or I'm not having a birthday party. So
we could just move it to... Wait, why is no one going?
What do you mean no one's going?
You said either I don't go or you just don't
or
have
I'm
it?
not having a party. Yeah.
Damn. Oh, I see.
Why would you not be at my birthday?
Because Mr. Whatever.
Mr. What's It?
Mr. What's It in town.
Fucking love saying Mr. What's It, bro.
God, that season was ass.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck me. Mr. fucking What's It, bro.
God, that'll always make me laugh.
This season was
Mr.
cheap.
What's It?
I feel bad for that girl, too.
Holly?
Yes, bro.
Monsters aren't real, Holly. God, you're a fucking dumb bitch, Holly. Why are you talking to me about monsters when none of that shit has ever happened?
Take this fucking action figure. How about that?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Kill yourself.
Still don't understand the plot of that show in the 5th season. Don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more I'm like, what?
But you know what I'll
What?
say?
Yeah.
Is I don't think I even understood the show in the first season.
Really?
I have this problem with like Star Wars, anything that get, and I mean
Sci-fi-y.
we're about to just acknowledge like stupidity on my own end, but when there are a lot of things happening and it's all getting like very like fictional, I just have trouble falling into the world and keeping track. So like I'd be like, oh, I'm enjoying this scene and oh, something's gonna happen, but I couldn't really tell you much. So
I feel like in like the first and second and maybe third seasons, it felt nice because like I didn't understand it either fully. Like I understood like the very basics of it and like the world and everything.
yeah,
But I never fully like got it, quote unquote, just
Yeah.
because I'm like, it is pretty complicated.
yeah,
Like there's like a lot of stuff happening and there's like the lore is crazy and like it's based on real things. So you have to like take that into consideration too. Like,
yeah.
but I liked
Wait,
it a
what?
lot.
It's based on real things?
Yeah. Like the town is based on this town called Montauk, I think.
Oh, sure.
And then MK Ultra, do you know about that? Like the government tried doing like fucking mind control experiments on people.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
wow.
Real
Okay.
shit. So there's also that,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it like a little bit more exciting just because like this could have happened, but like not really.
Yeah.
But I think I liked it a lot just because it felt very human, you know? I just felt like in the earlier seasons, it felt very human. And like
Yeah.
I liked the relationship dynamics between all the characters and like it honestly like is really sweet to see like a character like Hopper take care of Eleven or like
Sure.
everyone loves Steve because like Eddie baby, I just saw Steve and like but maybe unpopular opinion, I didn't care much for Eddie either, honestly.
That's unpopular.
That is
bro.
unpopular. I think
I love Eddie.
Right, yes. And I'm not dismissing his character. I just feel like he was kind of, I don't know, super ultra senior.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why the fuck
Right.
are we idolizing this fucking guy? But
Right.
I digress. It was a good show. It had very human relationship and characters, which I liked. And I love small town stuff. And it felt much more mysterious and like it felt okay to be like out of the loop because it was so mysterious. But then once they started introducing like vecna and everything, then it became like, oh, like this is the reason why this is like this. So now you have to understand
and then
vecna.
Marvel.
And then MCU writing,
Yeah.
Mr. What's It, Holly, monsters aren't real.
Right.
Poor Finn.
I know.
Poor fucking Finn.
But now I feel bad because we're just saying things we've said in other episodes.
I know. I'm so sorry, but it's just still fucking shocking.
Josh
to
is
me.
just very passionate
Holy
about
shit.
this show.
Yes, very passionate.
And I'm being a bitch because I'm tired.
I understand.
Should we talk about this Harry tour? Because I think
I believe it was 40 days and 40 nights, right? At Madison Square Garden.
it's 30.
Right.
Which is there things of I do want to talk about that, but then also prices. I don't know how much you've heard
Oh,
about that. Okay.
I saw Zayn shit talking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Fucking
Okay. So
crazy.
here's the context. We talked about last episode. Harry announced his new album. I'm thrilled. Love that man. Have missed him. His last album came out when I was graduating high school, and now this is happening when I'm graduating. So full circle, whatever. The second he announced that album, my friend Audrey texted me. She's like, "Okay, tour, we're going, right?" Because I saw him on his last tour with her, and we were like, "Yes." I was like grinding at work. I was like, I'm saving money for tickets that haven't even been announced yet because I have to see Harry, and he always comes to LA. He announces his tour. We've got London. We've got, I don't know, other countries, Europe. We've got New York, 30 nights, Madison Square Garden, no other place in the country. And here's the concern. And I am stealing this take from Twitter, but it was nicely worded, so I just want to articulate someone's good argument. When you are an artist as large and as rich as Harry, the responsibility in terms of like funding, like it's your job to go to your fans. When you do a 30-night residency in one end of the country, it becomes everyone's responsibility to pay for their own travel and get to New York. The amount of people I know, not a lot personally, but I know a decent amount of people personally who are going to New York to see this man. First of all, some of you guys, as far as I'm aware, don't have jobs, so I don't know how this is happening because I have several jobs and I can't make that happen. But besides the point, this should not be a normalized thing. Everyone, let's all pack our bags and go to New York to see Harry Styles. Harry is fully capable of coming to other places. But here's the new tea. Since Josh and I spoke about it, tickets went on sale. These prices are like concerning. Like from 800 to like 1,000. And it's like, this simply does not make sense. And what I wrote in my notes app for my list of like topics, I wrote fake humble Harry, because Harry fully said in an interview, "Oh, I didn't even think people would still care about my music. I've been away for so long." Harry also said at the Grammys, famously,
"Oh yeah,
this doesn't happen to people like me." And I get what he meant when he said it. So like, I'll pull back. I think he just meant like, you know, he used to work in a bakery and now he's a big star. But again, not great to say when you're a white man who came from a boy band. You know what I mean? I don't think he can keep pulling this shit where he's like, "Oh, I didn't even know people liked me. Oh, let me charge $800 so you can come fly to see." $800 for the ticket, then however much for your fucking plane ticket to New York, and then your hotel in New York, and then what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? So as Josh mentioned, Zayn did shade him a little at his concert, and I say go for it.
Good.
I say go for it.
Go for it. Fucking unbelievable. I'm completely on your fucking side. He has the power to, of course, tour around America.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping him.
Exactly.
Everyone fucking tours around America.
Right.
I do think maybe, I don't know how, but I don't think it was his, I mean, think so. I don't know how these things work, but I don't think it was like his management's decision first. I think maybe Madison Square Garden / whoever's in charge of that, perhaps the new mayor of New York.
We're not blaming this on Mom Donnie. Mom Donnie's my king. I have a friend moving to New York. I literally told her I'm so jealous of you. I would do anything for that man to be my mayor. Literally. But continue.
Mom Donnie contacted Harry Styles. Hey, so
we need you right now.
We really need you right now for 30 nights.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it sounds like a choice made by Madison Square Garden, I'm guessing.
Yes.
To be like, hey, stay here, do a residency here.
Right.
It'll be great for the city, blah, blah, blah.
I will slightly reword my argument in that I don't think Harry sat his team down and said, I want to do 30 nights in New York.
Right.
But I think Harry has the power to say no when things like this are presented to him.
Yes.
And I also we talked about how we really wanted to see Bon Iver when his album dropped, and then we Googled it and he said that he doesn't like touring or something or whatever. So I don't want to be like, Harry, you have to fucking go to every state and dance for us, you know? But I'm like, if you have the capacity to be doing this, then you have the capacity to take it around. And it's if you want to do one night in New York, then it's okay, Harry doesn't feel like touring, but you are clearly you can do this if you can do 30 nights. I don't get the impression that it's he can't tour,
right?
You know,
right,
which is what bothers me. And then again with these prices, I think he's a great performer. I've seen him twice live. I'm obsessed. But when you compare it to something like the Eras tour where Taylor Swift is doing a 3-hour nonstop show, Harry, you're gonna stand around and sing. We're paying $800 for what? The Taylor tickets I paid didn't even cost that much. So it's what exactly is happening? And artists have control over shit like this because plenty of artists have started, Hayley Williams paired with this different company to make sure her tickets were affordable. You what the fuck? It just pisses me off. And I love him a lot and I'm gonna listen to the album. I'm not here to say that I'm not boycotting Harry, but I'm here to say that this is just greedy behavior.
Boycott HS4 at midnight.
Boycott HS4 at midnight, bro.
I think it's really fun because isn't it was it Ariana Grande that was she a headline that was Ariana Grande is opting out of dynamic pricing for tickets, and everyone's you can fucking do that?
No, exactly.
So where the fuck is that all the fucking time?
Yeah.
I also think it's really weird towards New Yorkers because one of the biggest pop stars in the world is choosing your city to perform at for a whole month, and the tickets are still fucking that much.
Right.
But if you're just a local,
I know,
and this man is now disrupting the ecosystem of your fucking city, and it's if you want to go see what's happening, it's fucking $800.
Yeah.
There should be some fucking New Yorker fucking discount or something.
Right.
Because I would be really fucking pissed off if someone in LA as big as Harry Styles. Okay, hold on though. And we're hitting an hour. But if this happened in LA, do you think you'd complain as much?
Me?
Do you think if he chose 30 nights at SoFi?
Oh, no, I'd of course be thrilled that it was here. But I would feel equally upset for the entire, because then also, is it going to cut off? Then I'll stop talking.
Yeah,
Okay, I got cut off because as we know, our camera stops at an hour. I was saying, of course I would be thrilled if he was in LA. But I would still have a concern to face, which is the concern New Yorkers are facing, which is that you are now competing for tickets with the rest of the country. At least when a show is coming to LA, I'm competing with mostly LA and then the people from California who are coming down for it, you know?
Yeah.
But if he was doing a show at the Forum, I would probably still have just as much trouble, if not more trouble, getting tickets because everyone's fighting to make their way over there. So yeah, it would be bad.
I don't know the capacity at Madison Square Garden. I don't, but I feel do you think every night's gonna sell out?
For sure.
Jesus fucking Christ! I wonder how much money is being made there.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's pretty big, but I know it's not a stadium, obviously. Right?
I don't know. I don't think it's a sports arena. I think it's an entertainment venue. I just don't know how fucking big it is.
Yeah.
But 30 nights in one spot. I get people do Las Vegas residencies, but I've always been under the impression that they don't want to do it and they just kind of have to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Bruno Mars, like with the dead
is
stuff.
like
I
a
think that's funny.
rite of passage that for some reason, like
they just pay you a ridiculous, and I'm sure
there
he's
were
being
rumors
paid.
that Harry was going to do a Vegas residency like a year or so ago, and I
Ew.
wasn't even that mad about that because I was like, it's just what people do. The reason I'm mad
guess,
about this is because it's being marketed as like a tour, and it's not.
Yeah, it's just such a weird choice, and I've honestly I didn't know you could do this. To be honest, I had no fucking idea. You can just choose to imagine like any other way around.
No, I know it's quite strange.
He should go to Brazil.
Come to Brazil. But as Josh mentioned, we're approaching an hour, so unless you have more to say, we
TikTok
can
of the week.
TikTok of the week.
Welcome to the segment.
My favorite segment, and
Yes.
I've had one just sitting in my favorites tab for ages because I love it so much. I will begin by reading out like the title or whatever thing, just so you have context. She gonna call me baby boo girl reveals controversial opinions on Epstein's Island. And do I put it to the mic or not?
No.
Because you always get mad at me.
You do
and
not.
I don't show it to the camera because you're gonna put or I'm gonna put it on the camera. Okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
What's your opinion on the whole Jeffrey Epstein situation?
That's not very usual. That's out of the ordinary. Yeah, it was just bound to happen. Like when you're money can get you a lot of things in life and get you away from a lot of things in life.
Okay.
That's
seen
the
that.
funniest video of all time. That's
fucking
not very
weird.
usual. That's definitely out of the ordinary. That's the funniest choice of words. God, I'm obsessed with the amount of times I've watched it since I saw it 5 days ago. God, thrilling.
I think they were an accomplice. I think they were on that fucking island. That sounds like a Bill Gates response. Bill Gates, what do you know about Epstein's Island? You know, it's just not
God.
usual, man. I
God,
think,
that cracked me up.
you hear Bill Gates got an STD from the island
Is that true?
and then begged Jeffrey. Well, I saw it on where the fuck did I see this? Bill Gates got an STD from the island, and then leaked chats between him and Epstein revealed that he was trying to give what's his wife's name? Melinda?
Oh yeah,
Miranda?
Melinda,
Gates?
I think. Yeah.
Melinda Gates. The same STD, but through a pill. Which I didn't know you could I don't know. I don't know what they're doing over there. It's not very usual.
Oh, give it to her so that it seems like they got it. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked.
It's just not usual.
Definitely out of the ordinary.
Incredibly out of the ordinary. But it was bound to
Bound
happen.
to happen.
What does that even mean? It was bound. No, it wasn't. You don't have to do that.
It's been weighing on me just like the day I watched Charlie Kirk's video.
We never even talked about that too. Did you ever open with that?
I don't. Did I open with that?
I feel like you were gonna.
Oh,
open
my
with
intention was just to quote it live.
Oh, love it.
I mean, there's not much to say. A girl who was on the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives posted on her story about everything that's been happening with ICE in Minnesota, which we should have talked about and we'll get to, I guess. But she was like, "Oh, this just makes me so sad." So you start by thinking it's gonna be this nice
Heartfelt,
message, and then
yeah.
she goes, "It's been weighing on me just like the day I watched Charlie Kirk's video."
Right.
And it's why'd you have to bring that up right now?
And I mentioned to Tori, you also didn't have to watch that video.
Right? Yeah.
No one forced you to watch that video. The second I heard, people at work were like, "Don't watch it." And I was like,
Yeah.
heard, because I'm not trying
Yeah.
to fucking see that.
But
Anyway.
I've been quoting it all.
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Josh's turn.
My TikTok of the week, very just straight fucking forward. Here we go. Adult size Vaseline slipping out of this man's fucking pocket in a very comical way, and the camera fucking follows it the entire time. I fucking love that, and I love it so much because when I met one of my coworkers for the first time, I was just talking like normal, whatever. It was a normal conversation. And then I have it's there. That's what
I
it
think
is.
we've talked about this
I
because I
think
also
so.
made a comment about
It's
it.
it's the biggest size Vaseline thing you can have. And
Yeah.
I had it in my backpack and I pull it out for a second. And they were like, "What is that?" And I didn't realize that's not necessarily normal. I just
No.
figured, I don't know.
It's not very
So,
usual.
It's not very usual. It's definitely out of the ordinary. But it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's really fucking funny. And the way that the camera fucking followed it is so fucking
Yeah,
good.
that was it felt like cartoonish.
It felt so cartoonish. I fucking love that.
And that was a good pick.
That was
Josh.
TikToks of the week. We fucking
Fire.
did it. Fuck yeah. Is that new, by the way? This ring?
Yeah, mood ring from CVS, bro.
Really?
And isn't it gorgeous?
It's fucking sick. Oh!
And Josh just dropped it. Oh, and Josh dropped it again. Thank you so much.
Love a mood ring.
I know.
Honestly, I used to get, I don't even know where it was, like the zoo or like SeaWorld when I was a kid.
I've been wanting to go to the zoo.
LA or San Diego?
I guess San Diego's like the cool one. I was just thinking LA.
Because they have the panda.
There's so many. Another thing that like people don't tell you about being single for too long is like there are things you want to do that aren't acceptable to ask your friend. Like you can't really be like, anyone want to go to the zoo? Like, but you can ask like your partner to go to the zoo because it's like you just got to do random shit.
I feel like, but a zoo with like a friend group might be like so fun though.
I would like to think that, yeah.
Yeah, I really do think that the
Yeah.
zoo, honestly, as depressing as it is, San Diego does a pretty good job at like.
You've been to that one?
Yes,
Damn.
they do a pretty good job at like actually caring for the animals
Right.
and like giving a fuck. The most depressing part though was seeing like the polar bears, and in your head, polar bears is like this fucking badass like evil bear, white as
Never
hell.
thought that.
They're evil. Like they kill humans
Oh, I didn't
for
know that.
sport.
Ooh.
Fuck it.
Ooh.
But you go to fucking San Diego Zoo and they're like brown. They're like out of battery. They're not in the snow. So like, what the
Right.
fuck are they doing here?
Yeah, Loki, why are they?
So yeah,
That's funny.
that was the only part where I was like, yo, let these motherfuckers go. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are you guys doing with them? Because like they don't need to be here at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, how old were you when you realized that no one actually lives in Antarctica?
Oh. Right now, I guess.
Isn't that
I thought there were like a couple people over there.
I feel like it's just like researchers and stuff.
Sure.
But I remember being a kid and I was like, how come I never read or see any news about Antarctica?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
No,
like when
that's
you're
a good
learning about the
point.
continents, that's like one of the ones you fucking learn, obviously,
Right, because you got to learn them all.
because you got to learn them all. You know, fucking California, London, and Asia. Yeah, nice. But like I remember in my head, I was like, yeah, I know all of these places because I hear about them and I've seen pictures. What the fuck's going on in Antarctica? Like, I don't think a single thing is happening.
No,
so it
you're
makes you
right.
wonder what's really going on.
Yeah.
Like an Epstein type of thing.
Not very usual.
It's not very usual.
God, that's so fucking funny.
Also, who the fuck is that person? They just made that one video.
That's
and
that she gonna call me baby boo
She
girl.
don't call me fucking baby boo girl. What the fuck, dude? And
That's so
and then they just work.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing I'd seen her in prior. Like I don't know if she's like a famous.
I don't fucking know.
One of my friends told me she's gonna be in like a stud competition or something. I don't really know how that works, but I hope she wins.
Is it her and the stud that was like 1, 2, 3, release it? Is it
Oh,
that?
funeral stud. I love her too, bro.
Talking about them like they're fucking variants, like different types. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Should we say fuck ice?
Yes, yeah. I feel bad that it's like I didn't want to like bury it at the end of this video. I just forgot
but
to
I feel
bring
like
it
it's
up
a nice
until
like
right now.
end cap. Yeah.
But yeah, let's briefly get into that only because as we get more viewers, we are like now low-key having a platform. It's like partially our responsibility. We've like addressed it since like whenever this really started ramping up like a year ago.
Yeah,
But it has only gotten like terrifyingly out of hand in the past couple weeks or so, with Minnesota specifically. So I figured let's address like, because I know a lot of our age or a lot of our viewers are like our age group, and it's like
Right.
sometimes it's like, what do you do in this moment aside from like post about it, which is also like, you know, social discussion is a step in the right direction. But if you are young and curious about what you can do if you're not like a politician or a millionaire, I highly recommend the ACLU. That's the American Civil Liberties Union, I want to say. you can sign up to be a member. It's free. And you get alerts about all these very simple things you can do. You can like sign a petition. You can email like a governor. I just did that. They like fully have the template ready for you and they send it. You just like put in your info and like add any other sentiments you want to say and then they send that along. And it's not all about like immigration stuff. Like civil liberties covers a lot of different civil rights. So you'll get notifications about plenty of other things as well. And then they have ways to donate and you can do like very small monthly donations if you want, or you don't have to. And then there's things about like if you want to like go out and volunteer, which I haven't done, but like that's an option. And then I follow an Instagram account called, it's just his name. It's like Ben Sheehan or something. And he will give you like steps for like calls to your senator you can do, and he like writes out the script for you. So then you just call and you like say your info and then you say the script. And if you're like me and you don't want to talk to someone, then he tells you their business hours and you can call outside of the business hours and leave a voicemail and they are still like mandated to like check their voicemail. So options for you if you're young and curious. Is there anything else you know of?
I mean, I think you kind of covered it mostly. I think also just we're at a point now where it feels like, and I guess you could say this at any point, but like whenever stuff like this happens, I really feel the need to call people out, everyone, and myself included, to just stay on the right side and speak strongly about it.
Oh, yeah.
And against every fucking little thing that this man has done for this fucking country.
Yeah.
Because none of it is acceptable. And I feel like the scariest part about stuff like this is the more it happens, the more acceptable, quote unquote, it becomes.
Yeah.
And I think, I felt that way with like mass shootings, like pretty young. I remember being in maybe middle school or like early high school, and I was numb to it just because it felt so ordinary and it felt so it just started becoming the new normal.
Yeah.
And scarily enough, this is now becoming the new normal, that this fucking terrible ass fear-mongering organization can just kill people broad daylight on some pursuit of justice, quote unquote, and it becomes the new normal.
Yeah.
In this fuck ass nightmare of a country. And I just need I need the reminder a lot of the time, so I feel like maybe I should remind you, the people, the viewers, the listeners, that this is not fucking normal at all. And to everything that Tori said is a great thing you can do, but also just in your own little circles, in your own little communities, just speak out just a little bit, because that fucking helps. And I feel like I'm lucky enough to like be in a very like liberal artsy space, so like there's like fuck ICE stickers going around that people make, and like they're like my current exhibition in like my school's art gallery is like about ICE and about immigration and all that stuff. So like just remember, it's not normal, and you shouldn't accept that it's normal. Yeah. So take steps to undo all this horrible, nasty shit, because as much as I forget too, it's like it's our country. I feel like sometimes sometimes it feels like it's not my country anymore. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but it's ours. I know. It's fucking ours, and we have the right to be democratic and vote about these things. And you can call your fucking. I don't think. Is it normal in other countries to be able to call your senators and governors and
I don't know,
voice your opinions out there? I think we should definitely be utilizing that, right?
Yeah, but no, it's pretty neat.
It's pretty neat. So it's our country. I know it's hard, but remaining optimistic here is, I mean, I'm not going to fucking say it's easy at all, but
I know we were like kidding about, I mean, I wasn't kidding, but like when you're talking about Mom Donnie, like genuinely, like he makes me feel like okay. I think like, I mean, I don't know like the timeline on like when we would next be voting for like citywide change or whatever, but like New York just showed us what happens when you vote in a fucking socialist. Like we are
And he's a rock star.
We
right
are
now.
hypothetically, theoretically capable of making this a nationwide thing.
Yeah.
And like, think of how nice it would be to just have like a couple more people like this who are like really on your side. Because it's worth noting that, like, you know, being a Democrat is sometimes like not enough. Like a lot of, like, when you think like Newsom, like, they're Democrats that also know how to appeal to, like, and I mean, I guess that's part of their job as politicians or whatever, but like, we are in need of people who are like really fully like progressive and for the people.
Exactly.
And I love that. I love Mom. I wish
He
I
is
lived
so
in New
refreshing.
York, bro. But I don't really want to live in New York. But I just want him, bro. Like,
it's so refreshing to
what a
fucking see it.
legend.
I really wish, and I know that person exists out there, like
oh, for sure.
I need someone like that in Los Angeles.
I know.
Because
And I
you're
hate,
right.
like-
I have thought about like moving to New York. But I'm also like, I love it here.
Yeah, no, I love it here.
I love it here.
All I talk about is LA, and
Fucking love it
you
here.
know, sometimes I pretend that I would move if it means someone would be interested in me, but I
Okay.
like it here. What was I gonna say?
Sorry, I cut you off. My bad.
No, you're okay. God, I'm like so blanking. Oh, just that like I like theoretically should not be like idolizing a politician, and I like, you know, like, but every now and then like someone comes along and I'm like, and I'm sure he will and probably already has like made mistakes as anyone would,
Sure.
but like I just think he's representative of a lot of hope right now.
It's just a breath
so
of fresh
keep
air.
that in your mind,
Yeah.
because I do agree. It's, as Josh said, it's easy to become numb, and it's also easy to become like pessimistic. But like the
Yeah.
whole point of a democracy is there can be change.
Yes.
So fingers crossed.
Be that fucking change, dude.
Yeah.
And this country is built for and made for immigrants. And anyone who disagrees with that shit should get shot in the back of the head.
You're
Sorry, my
so-
bad.
No,
You're
I
stupid.
like that too. You should be shot in the back of the head.
I don't know, man. I'm just fucking numb to it. Oh, we should wait.
What's up?
There you go.
Oh God. One from 2024?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Kept it here.
Wow, that's great. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. You knew our stances, right?
I know. I mean, like, I
Yeah.
realize
No,
that
but
in a
it's good
way
to
we are
speak out.
preaching to the crowd. But again, like, yeah,
good to
I
speak
mean, like,
out.
keep reiterating it. Like, as Josh said, like, I'm so lucky. Not lucky. Like, that's just, like, I'm
Your
intelligent.
choice.
My circle is, like,
Yes.
liberal people. But, like, we all still talk about it because, like, it's a conversation to have, you know?
It's a conversation.
So,
to have.
I'm sure you guys are well aware, but we're saying it again.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels more productive here than just on like my like Instagram account, or I don't know. Like I feel like people actually like are like seemingly people actually listen to this for some reason. So, you know, keep that in mind.
Yeah. Feels weird to end off with like subscribe to us, so we won't do that.
Yeah.
We'll say just do your part
Do your
and
part.
stay optimistic and just know that fucking change is possible. And it sounds really fucking corny, but change is possible if you believe in it. And I feel like I've become so pessimistic with this country and I've given up, and like I said earlier, it doesn't feel like mine anymore. But there's so much good to be found. And I just think holding out a little longer and using our voices will get us there.
I will also say quickly on that note that I think pessimism is responsible for where we are at right now.
Yes.
The amount of people that I had to like, people who, because when was Trump elected a year ago? So we were like 21 and 20.
Yeah.
People my age who I had to like explain to why voting is important. And people are like, oh, like it's just gonna like if you think like, oh, he's gonna win, whatever, oh, it doesn't matter, whatever, then like I think that's partially why we are here.
Interesting.
So you kind of have to be optimistic if it will get you out. I mean like to vote or whatever.
Very true.
But yeah.
Super true.
We
Are
going to film the album reaction after this. So
American
you'll see us
Road
on
in New Jersey.
Wednesday.
Yeah. American Road in New Jersey by Roy Blair and James. I almost said James Life. James Ivy.
Life.
Because of Boy Life.
James Franco.
James Franco. James Ivy. Look forward to that. And reminder,
Excited.
partly why, maybe like 5% because we really want to do it, but like 5% of why we are reacting to this is because people tell us that they wanted to hear.
Yeah.
So if you have an album or if an album's coming out react to based on what we've reacted to so far, then
Hit our
tell us and we'll
line, bro.
fucking see it because
Yeah.
we see every comment.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. We will see you
Love
guys
you
next week. We love you
guys.
lots. Stay safe and